What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune into the channel and check out the content. Right. In this video, I want to talk about Dame Dash and how Dame Dash basically has been like he been the one, in my opinion, he's been the one who has destroyed his empire, his career. Right. And Camron. I think Camron did an interview on what was the show on the Breakfast Club, and he basically pointed out some things about Dame Dash, how Dame Dash was like self-destructed himself. And this video that I'm getting ready to play, Hip Hop News Uncensored reacted to what Camron said on on the Breakfast Club, right? And they made some good points about Dame Dash and like how Dame Dash burnt bridges unnecessarily and basically self-destructed. So I'm going to play the audio from Hip Hop News Uncensored. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna react to what everybody said.
Get the app now.
It's not just artists. If you sit there and think about the artists that he helped and put on, it's phenomenal. You sit there and think about Kevin Hart or Jay-Z or Kanye or myself or whoever, and nobody fuck with you. Is it the artist or is it you? You know what I'm saying? Not only that, yeah, day one niggas don't fuck with you. Daniel, I'm not saying Daniel is man, but like Rel Mac, all the bigs, it's like niggas from your hood don't fuck with you. So I don't mean this in a bad way because I know you're gonna take this and this will be last another 3-4 months for him. You know, he'll take a spin at this kid, and then I be seeing like, to me, bro, you try to defame my character to where it's like, for what? My Kim's a civilian. All right, Dame, whatever. I'm a civilian. We tried to give you $1 million last year when you was in the news for owing $800,000. We Mace and Dame don't even got a good relationship. They don't even fuck with each other. But Mace felt bad. I mean, he's like, Kim, you want to spend 500,000, just so we just don't got no debt? I'm like, I don't know. I'll do it, but I don't really know if we gonna make our money back. But for the sake of Dame, yeah, I'll do it. And then when the shit didn't go through, we suckers because you want to wait on Young Boy MB.
Oh yeah, I can.
All right, so I'm gonna react to that. Right? Can you imagine? Right, Dame was $800,000 in the hole. Mace wanted to give him. He wanted, him and Camron to give him $1 million combined. Each one of them put up $500,000. Mace don't even mess with this guy like that, right? But they didn't want to see this black man in the news, just getting drugged like this. And they understood like where his career was to where his career is now. They didn't want to see that. They didn't want to see him fall off like that. And they extended this olive branch, and this guy basically turned them down. I mean, I don't understand. I don't get the rationale behind it. And like Camron said, like they probably wouldn't. They don't see how they would have got their money back, but May still wanted to do it. And this guy, that's the first example. That's one example of how he, how he's just self-destructed, and he was self-sabotaging. But now let me hear what the guys from Hip Hop News Uncensored had to say about this situation.
All right, cool. I agree with him.
Hell yeah.
I agree with him. You know what I mean? And I'm not I fuck with Dame, honestly. I mean, as history would show, I fuck with Dame more than I fuck with Cam. And it's not that I don't fuck with Cam. I really rock with Dame. I really did. But I mean, this dude was around him. He stamped Camron. He was very close to Camron at one point. He was very close to Biggs at one point. Kevin Hart. He was close to these people. And now all of a sudden, nobody messes with him anymore. And that's straight off of his actions. That's straight off of what he did. And it's like, okay, yeah, one or two people, yeah, cool. Relationships falter sometimes. Shit don't work out. Okay, cool. If he was just beefing with Jay-Z and that was the end of it, and Biggs was still cool with him, and other people were still cool with him, then that looks like an issue between him and Jay-Z. But you had Cam rocking for Dame during that whole Jay-Z shit. You had other people rocking with Dame during that Jay-Z shit. And now eventually, through years and years and years, those people eventually fell back. And then you seen Dame talking shit about him. And this is a Dame move. He asked him for help. You try to help him. You try to help him in a way that he does not need you to help him. He wants you to help him in a way that he wants you to help him. And when you don't give him exactly what he wants, but you still try to help, then he tries to call you a sucker, and he tried to diss you, and he tried to do that. That's a sucker ass move, man. And that's
just. Can you imagine? He put Camron on. He was a big part of the success of Kevin Hart, Jay-Z, his guy Biggs, his business partner, and nobody messes with this guy now, and I don't know. I just think that when you had a kind of success, and which having that kind of success is rare. Well, anytime you have any type of success and you don't know that business is about relationships, and you go around burning bridges because you think that you have made it already, like you don't need anybody no more, then this is what you get. You know what I mean? This is a situation that you can be in, is a situation that what Dame is in. Whereas though, he don't think that he need nobody. He think that he could be arrogant and talk to people any kind of way and treat people in any kind of way. Camron has always said that, Dame was hard to get along with because Dame just talked to people any kind of way. Even the guy, Jim Jones, Jim Jones said the same thing, whereas though, he realized that Dame rubbed people the wrong way. And when you do that on your way up, those same people you see coming on the way down, they can't wait to step on you because now you down. And so that's what Dame is going through right now. But let me get back to some more of the comments that are made by these guys on Hip Hop News Uncensored.
Seems like that's his move. That's his motivation. And you just can't rock with people like that. And eventually people like that end up by themselves. And this is what we're slowly seeing with Dame. I know that he went on the Breakfast Club and people are going to say, oh, this was a hit piece because he's on a Breakfast Club and this is Cam. This is people just talking real shit about a dude they really used to fuck with. And Cam kind of even seemed like he was upset about it. Like I knew how Dame was, but I tried to give him chance after chance after chance. You know what I mean? I didn't want to see dude fucked up. And he just continued to be Dame. So now it is what it is. My hands are washed with it. And I agree with him, man. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. He gave this man $1 million. He was trying to give you $1 million, bro. He said, I don't know if I was gonna make the money back, but fuck it. Hey, I'll do it. Like, come on, who does shit like that?
Motherfuckers that care about you.
Right.
Man.
People that care about you. Like, you think you're like, what?
Yeah, I don't know, like what enemy, what guy that would give you $1 million, somebody that don't care about you. Somebody who don't a person that appreciate like what you did for them in their career, or not even what you did for them, but like what you mean to hip hop. Like they don't want to see like one of the pioneers of hip hop. They don't want to see you go through this type of embarrassment. They don't want to see you go through this type of financial collapse. They don't want to see that. So they Mace and Cam was going to come up with $1 million, to help him out. And he turned that down and basically called them suckers and chumps and stuff. I don't get it.
Jay-Z won't even mention you. He won't even look your way. And I don't blame him.
Right.
And Jay-Z got way more money than Camron got. They was trying to help you. Mace don't even rock with you like that. He was trying to help you. Give you an extra $200,000. You pay off your debt or whatever. You got to, get you back on your feet. You know about $200,000 to do? Yeah. Anyone, I don't care what the situation is.
I can use you.
That can set you right back up. And you attacking these people, and you're going at people, and that's what I talked about. Be it bosses take losses, but bosses don't destroy good relationships.
And that's what business is all about, relationships. That's like being homeless and somebody give you $1. You on the corner begging, and somebody, they don't even give you $1. They just put some change in your cup. And you catch an attitude talking about, I don't want this shit. You don't have nothing in the cup until somebody puts something in there. Then you throw it back at him, like, man, I don't need your change. But that's how some people are.
Anybody knows about anything, not just in business and life, you keep great relationships. Mm-hmm. You cultivate those relations, you nurture those great relationships with people, and you keep them no matter what you go through, ups and downs. You don't destroy every relationship and burn bridges and, you know, and try to act like this is some grandiose master plan. But you're talking to none of your friends. None of your friends fuck with you. Guys, you made hundreds of millions of dollars with. Won't even utter your name no more.
That is crazy. Like most people, like if you know Jay-Z, or if you know one person like a Jay-Z or Camron, or you know one person like a Kevin Hart, people be trying to take advantage of those relationships. But he knows so many people that are successful and nobody won't come to his rescue. People don't even want to be around him. They don't want to help him out. You could not have Kevin Hart. If you know Kevin Hart, you help Kevin Hart out, you help Camron out. These guys are on top right now. And Kevin Hart, I don't know how much money Kevin Hart is worth, but these, they even if these people that can't even give you money, which they can, they could help you finance a movie or set up a studio for you to do your work. After all the money you made with these guys, and you just throw that away. I gotta think that he probably threw, like, as if you had to put a price on relationships, I gotta think that he probably threw about $2 or $3 billion worth of relationships away. Jay-Z they say is a billionaire, and Kevin Hart probably close to being a billionaire. Camron, the other his other partner Biggs is probably close to being, he probably worth probably like $500 million or something like that. That's a lot of money and a lot of relationship to throw away. Just because you want to talk to people like you the boss, most people don't even know one person like this, and he have all those people in his circle, and he threw all of them away. That's just crazy. So, but yeah, in my opinion, like Dame Dash, like he was his own, downfall. He was the person that did the most damage to him. He could point at excuse me, he could point at Jay-Z, he could point at Camron, he could point at Choke No Joke, he could point at anybody he want to point at, but he did the most damage. And until he realized that, then he won't be able to move on, because that's just crazy. So that's my take on it. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe. And also don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.